A police interview with Melissa Caddick's husband, Anthony Koletti, has been heard at the third day of an inquest into the fraudster's disappearance. Caddick vanished in November 2020, only hours after the corporate watchdog, ASIC, raided her Dover Heights home. Detective Sergeant Michael Kyneur initially took charge of the investigation into her disappearance and, on Wednesday, gave further evidence at her inquest. Watch the latest news on Channel 7 or stream for free on 7+. Louise Coleman, junior counsel assisting the coroner, gave an account of the policeman's second interview with Koletti. She said he asked Koletti, almost a fortnight after Caddick was reported missing, where he thought his wife may be. "I have no idea where she is. If she's going to turn up, she's going to turn up to court," Koletti responded at the time. "Friday the 27th is going to be the day she's going to rock up." When asked why she hadn't contacted him, Koletti responded, "Because there's no need to. Do you think she wants to deal with the storm that I'm dealing with?" He continued that Caddick may have been staying at the Meriton Hotel in Bondi Junction because it was a big spot for us in our early years. "She would be at a hotel, but it would be low budget because she's got no ID. She could have a fat wad of cash stashed under the bed for all I know. She's resourceful." Unbeknown to Koletti, but already known to Kyneur, was that the hotel had no record of Caddick having ever stayed. But he chose not to raise this. "I didn't see any merit in taking it any further. He wasn't a suspect. I just took the information in the interview," Kyneur told the inquest. Barrister Judy Swan, acting for Koletti, asked if people could provide confusing evidence if experiencing trauma. "Yes," Kyneur said. Swan asked, "It's not unusual for a witness to give different answers at times, if they are under stress?" "Correct," he responded. He also agreed that Koletti was enthusiastic about the police getting involved. Kyneur earlier spoke on the second day of the inquest. Catch up on days 1 and 2 of the inquest in the links below. He said that Koletti reported his wife as missing 30 hours after she was heard leaving her Dover Heights home on the morning of November 12, 2020. After he eventually reported her missing, Koletti told police that he'd attended the shoreline of a popular reserve and had taken photographs of shoeprints. "I thought that was extraordinary," Kyneur said. "That's a dog park. It's like saying I found a footprint on Bondi Beach." He also said that Koletti acted strangely. "He didn't appear to be overly concerned," he said. "In my experience, if your spouse or loved one goes missing, there is usually some genuine concern or some type of emotion." His statements to police were also fraught with contradictions. He said he became concerned his wife was missing when he noticed her phone in their walk-in wardrobe, saying he left a post-it note and a gift beside it. But, on his first account to police, Caddick's son alerted him to her phone in the common living area. However, Kyneur said it was not a viable proposition that Koletti had murdered his wife. "There was no evidence that Ms. Caddick had suffered injury at the hands of Mr. Koletti," Kyneur said. "More likely," he said, "was that she had either taken her own life due to financial pressures or had gone to ground." The only trace of Caddick since that day in November has been her decomposing foot, washing up at a beach in the NSW South Coast months later. Forensic analysis of the remains has been unable to answer the question as to how it became detached from the rest of her body. Barnacles on the shoe, however, indicated that it was in the water for no more than 1 week. Caddick is accused of running a large-scale Ponzi scheme, defrauding friends and family members to the tune of $23 million. She then used this money to fund her lavish lifestyle. Liquidators are in the process of selling her belongings, including 2 properties, to recoup some of the money for her investors. The 2-week inquest before Deputy State Coroner Elizabeth Ryan continues. With OP. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.